Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of January. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this doesn't sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Now, this can be your energy or it can be the other person's energy. Okay, so let us begin. The central issue is the house. So this can be your house where you live, your stability. There could be insecurities here surrounding family, home, commitments. It can also be your inner house, the needs that we have to meet to feel like our lives are worthwhile and meaningful. So there can be issues here of belonging, of safety and contentment. So your inner house can be feeling insecure, and I feel like with regards to a relationship here, or even a decision in the Two of Cups, you see it is surrounded by fears. Now this has to do with the house. So this could be a relationship that you are in, or one that you need to make a decision on, okay? And it's coming with the Nine of Swords and the Hierophant reverse. So with regards to where you belong, with regards to this relationship, you're questioning your beliefs perhaps, if maybe, whether or not you belong here. Whether or not this was the right choice for you, or the wrong choice for that matter. It could be here that somebody is being unfair, not playing by the rules. There's a lot of worries and a lot of anxieties surrounding this relationship. We see beneath, we have the actual Ten of Swords, indicating that the thing that you feared the most did happen, so that has already happened. And what you desire is to put an end to this conflict. When this ended, it's like your world just fell to pieces, You are hoping to be able to recreate or restore the order with the Emperor here. And the Five of Swords reverse. So you just want to lay down this fight. You want the conflict to end. You want the fighting to end. Perhaps you're not talking. You want that to end. You want to begin to open lines of communication, because the Ace of Swords is also here. It could be that this ending was this. It would have happened very quickly with this Eight of Wands energy here. That's things happening very fast. The Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Wands reverse. Somebody just gave up. They gave up and they walked away. It just wasn't going the way that they wanted it to, perhaps. There's somebody is watching. There's whoever walked away is reflecting. There's perhaps a recognition here with those wildflowers that is gained, a recognition, an awareness, enlightenment that is gained through reflection. And they are watching. they are thinking of communicating. They are thinking of doing the right thing. So clearly, if they're thinking of doing the right thing, that indicates that this person has something on their conscience, that they feel they did the wrong thing back here. And so maybe this person wronged you in some way, and maybe you've been waiting, perhaps, thinking with this card or hoping that they would come back and apologize even with this card, because it can speak to an apology as well as the card of justice. And maybe this is indeed what they are thinking of doing. The tree would suggest that wisdom possibly, it comes with the ghost, and it comes with the card of belonging. And so again, we are talking about belonging. And this was reflected here in the inner house. Where does one belong? Where do I feel I belong? Well, I feel I belong with this person from the past. But there's a situation here that is haunting me. Being haunted by the ghosts of the past. Wisdom can be found in the past. And they have been doing reflection, so they may have found this wisdom. I feel like with this card of belonging, oh, you cannot see it in the camera, but it's here. It feels like you want to go home. It's like, and this person is your home. You feel like there's unfinished business with this person. That it's just, it's not over. It can't be over. It's like there has to be something more, because I don't feel this is over. There's recognition here that a decision needs to be made, having to do with the Five of Wands reverse. And so again, see, we have the Five of Swords reverse. This is putting an end to a bad situation, putting an end to a conflict, putting an end to the struggles. There's recognition that change needs to be had here. Change needs to be made. And so then we have this Hanged Man who's, and it looks like they've been thinking for quite some time. You know, they're taking time out to eat here. And yes, maybe being distant. I don't think you talk with this person. With this King of Cups, he can be detached, cold. The Hangman, well, and this king would not show his hand. The Hangman is trying, he's looking at the Four of Wands, and he's trying to figure out a way. He's looking at it from every single, from all angles, trying to gain a new perspective on this situation, because he knows he has to make a decision. Something is in suspension, and that is that decision to have that talk, to communicate, to do the right thing. Because why? Because they feel it's not over, that there's something more here. Because they feel like they belong together. The Four of Wands, they're thinking of a a reunion, and that would be to talk. What we have is here, we have a couple. Here we go, see. We have the queen, and she's carrying those logs. Okay, so she is burdened. She's carrying the weight. She's tired. She's fatigued. And here's the king, and he's got something on his conscience. So most likely she is waiting to speak with him, and she's like, maybe she's standing her ground. Her sword is down, pointed, while his is up, and he is more guarded, and he's looking at, or maybe he's being, she's like, well, I want the truth, because this, whatever happened back here, that's burdening her. And he's being a little bit defensive, and it's like he's looking at this Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups in this deck it's like that woe is me type of energy. It's being down in the dumps, so it's a lot of self-pity. Somebody who's nursing a broken heart, maybe a few drinks to get the courage to do what they know they have to do. This can go different ways. But the thing is, here, the message on this card is it's not necessary to drink to the bottom of the cup. Or in other words, it's not necessary to stay in this energy, drowning in your emotions. If you're unhappy, then set the cup down and walk away from this energy. You have the power. You have the power to change things. You have the power to change things. You or them, okay? We also have a reunion card sitting over here, and here they come. Yeah. So there's, this could be you going to them or them coming to you, but somebody's carrying a message. It can happen quite unexpectedly. They may have to, I feel like they got to swallow their pride to come back here, and they're a little bit down in the dumps. Having to do this. It takes a lot for them, because typically they wouldn't bend that way, if you know what I mean. So there is a turning point. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things right now may feel chaotic, but there's a new opportunity that is coming in to change things, and things need to change here. Okay, so from the Gaia oracles, we have Goddess of Creation, and this is a card of transformation, creativity, and wholeness. It says it's time for you to chill out and let go of rigid and fixed ideas. So perhaps you will need to be a little more maybe compromising, because she can be rigid and very fixed, and she's really, she's got that sword planted, like, well, I ain't moving from here. I ain't budging on my decision. Nope. So maybe you may have to be more compromising a little. You need to relax and take time out to just be. You may have been trying really hard, and maybe you are taking things far too seriously, this card would say. So this has blocked your creativity, these thoughts, and caused your energy levels to be low. You probably tell yourself that you don't have time to relax, but you must make the time. Make it a priority, and you'll find that an very interesting transformation takes place. Okay? You'll have a newfound sense of purpose and inspiration. Your mind may be telling you that relaxation is a waste of time. And yet, the opposite is true. Because relaxation will slow down your thoughts and it will open your heart. It is fuel for the soul that will have a positive flow on effect for your a positive flow on effect for your entire being. And you know, after all, your well-being is the most important. So don't take it for granted, because without your well-being, nothing else really matters. So, I'm going to finish this by saying, expect the unexpected. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.